Hi, teacher.
Hi, Snow. How's it going today?
Today I go to a market.
Oh, you went to the market?
I went to market.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so did you just get back?
because the teacher asked, will that um uh um,
Okay.
to count. Yeah, to count and uh,
Hmm. I think the Wi-Fi. I think the Wi-Fi connection
teacher.
is unstable.
Uh, yeah, uh that is the teachers asks, and it is to count up the number of people, uh, and it's about experiment.
Hmm. Interesting. Okay. So, what did you get at the market?
Um, the market, we go to. I and my roommate,
Mm-hmm.
to go to um um the meat market, uh,
Okay.
and way to count uh the number,
We counted.
the people.
We counted the
we
number.
counting we counting number, when a people to buy the meat, and we watch that, we see that, and what kind of meat shall he buy,
Oh.
and what time she go to the market, and whether have partner. Uh,
Hmm. So why were you and your roommate counting for the meat? Like why was it meat that you were doing the research on?
it is about an experiment in custom. Um, we uh, I and my roommate.
Hmm.
It's about the meat, and any other people about vegetable. And about um uh and about the flavor, flavor,
Hmm.
uh and about any other to eat noodles, rice, and any other.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, interesting. So you and your roommate are just doing research just for the meat, right?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, okay. And will you go back to the market to do more research
Yeah.
later?
Uh, yeah, we'll go back.
Oh, okay. So you'll go back. Okay, interesting. So what did you learn? What new things did you learn from your research?
Mm, I think the Hannan people, Hannan person,
Hmm.
like to buy some chicken. They don't like to buy uh the mutton. Yeah, they don't like to
Mm.
buy mutton.
Hmm.
And the mutton is have a little people to go there. And some people to buy meat in the market is uh, the 14 uh, people, 14 people.
The
Sometimes
what people?
it's 14 years old people.
Oh,
Uh,
40, 40,
it's
4,
40,
40.
40, yeah,
Okay,
for
40.
the 14 years old people. Sometimes it is women.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, like I think there's a similar trend in like where I live, in New York. So I think, when the people are younger, uh they eat any type of meat, right? So like for me, I eat like chicken, I eat beef, turkey, fish. I eat all different types of meat. But I think like when you start getting older and older and older, um, then you don't eat all different kinds of meat anymore. You only probably eat maybe chicken or turkey because like mutton and beef, they're like beef is red meat, and it's not very healthy. So when you get older, you try to take better care of your health. So you try to stop eating like beef or mutton. So yeah, so it's interesting. It's interesting. You know. But that's cool that you're doing that research. That's cool research. Um, cool. So let's continue talking about our conversation about motivation. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, I want to ask like let's say you wanted to learn something new, right? How do you make yourself feel motivated to learn something new?
To learn something new. Yeah, sometimes I need to um write uh about experiments
Hmm.
uh principle. Yeah, experiment principle. But our teacher asked we can't only to write we can't only write uh uh, the principle in the book,
Hmm.
where textbook. So we must um, learn any other.
Hmm.
Uh, like we search lots of uh, the literature.
Okay. Okay.
The literature review uh, and uh, because the literature sometimes that is new uh, uh, res- res-
Research.
it is research,
Hmm.
yeah, or it is new discover,
Hmm.
and we can learn uh, lots of knowledge.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So let's just define motivation one more time. Okay. So like motivation is like the reason why you want to do something, right?
Yeah,
Like you want to do it, right? So
yeah,
so a good example is let's say working out, right? Let's say uh motivation to work out, like workout. Maybe someone maybe it's not fun. Like for me, it's not fun to work out, right? Like it's not fun, but my motivation to work out, even though I don't want to do it, I'm motivated to do it because I want to lose weight, right? So that's my motivation. My motivation is I want to lose weight, so I'm going to work out, right? So like when I ask for like motivation, it's kind of like the reason why you want to do something. Does that
Uh,
make sense?
that is, yeah. Uh,
Okay.
I think we search that so one side is the teacher ask, and the other side is teacher is we want to get the teacher's praise. Yeah,
Oh,
and do better.
praise, praise. Okay.
Praise.
Okay, I see. That makes sense. So what about if it's not like something from school? Let's say you wanted to just learn something new, right? You wanted to learn something new. Let's say you wanted to learn how to play basketball, right? So how do you get yourself motivated to learn something new, like basketball or something?
I think the motivated to learn basketball. Uh, to buy that is love. They like to watch the TV about some basketball
Yeah,
star, uh, and then they want to play the basketball.
yeah.
And sometimes play basketball can make their uh um can make the girl like shine sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, and I totally agree. I think like, if someone wants to like learn something new and get motivated, I think it's a good idea to maybe like watch other people do it, right? Like basketball. Like, when I watch famous basketball players play and
Yeah,
they make it look so fun, right? They make basketball look fun that you just want to go to the park and play basketball, right? And maybe like in the movies, and they make it look fun or something like that. So I think like even for me, if I wanted to feel motivated about something, I would like maybe watch somebody else do it and say, "Wow, that's cool. I want to do it." So yeah, I think that's like how I feel motivated about things when I want to learn something new. And also another thing is another way that I feel motivated to learn something is when I make a goal for myself, right? So if I say like, oh, I want to learn how to speak Chinese, right? Then I'll make a goal. I'll say, okay, by next week, I want to be able to say, hi, my name is Ryan in Chinese, right? And then I'll be motivated to learn. I have a goal, and I say, okay, I want to reach my goals. So I'm motivated now to learn Chinese, right? So that's how I also get motivated to learn something. I try to set a goal. Yeah, cool. So does motivation affect learning, like your learning?
um, that's
Like affect just means like does it make does it help you in learning, and does it maybe, if you don't have motivation, does this stop you from learning?
uh, the effects is can make me learning.
Yeah, yeah. So like does it help you learn? Like if you have motivation.
Uh, yeah. I think that is about the goal. Like teachers say, I want to have the high score,
Uh-huh.
so that can motivate me to learn. And I want my parents happy,
Hmm.
so I motivate me to study.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think that's every child or every like, child wants to make their parents proud. So yeah, that I agree. That's like a lot of motivation. What about like what about maybe you just don't feel like going to a class? Like let's say you woke up one day and you just didn't feel motivated to go to a class and learn. Does that affect your learning when you're sitting in a class and you're saying like I don't want to be in class today. You don't have any motivation to learn, today. Does that affect your learning?
Um, and sometimes it's to it is must to I must
Hmm.
get up so early. I think I don't want to go to class. But the motivation to go to class is um I don't want to uh uh so lose so it is told so lose to other students.
Mm, mm, I see. I see. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember when I was in college, like, there's some classes are just not fun for me, so I wasn't motivated to learn when I was in those classes. So I would sit in the class and, it would affect my learning because, I just thought that the class was boring. And because I thought the class was boring, I didn't learn as much as I could have learned. But for some classes, I really enjoyed it, and I thought that the class was really fun. And because of that, I was really motivated, and I learned a lot more in those classes. So the classes that I enjoyed, I learned the most, and the classes that I didn't really like, I didn't learn that much from those classes. So yeah, yeah. So I agree. I think motivation affects learning a lot. So let's talk a little bit about more about your motivation. So why do you study English?
Mm. Because English in China, the all people must study,
Mm-hmm.
and it's so important. Uh, the every test have
Mm-hmm.
English, uh, and my English is not very, it's not very good.
I don't agree. I think it's good.
Thank you, teacher. Um, the some students can have a good score, high score in the test, and they can go to the better university,
Okay.
uh, or they can to go abroad.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go abroad too, because the medical is from the
Mm.
the some country, if some
Like,
abroad, uh,
like the Western medicine, right?
Western, if
Mm-hmm.
the Western country, uh, I think the Western countries, the medical is developed,
Mm-hmm.
and mm, and if I can go abroad, I can study English better, and I can go abroad to study the uh, higher or the better knowledge.
Wow, wow, that's really admirable. I think that's a very, very good reason to study English. I think it'll help you like learn more about this is your passion, right? Medicine is your passion. It's what you love, and studying English will help you learn more about medicine, right? Because you will get to study abroad in like the Western countries, learn about Western medicine. So it's kind of like English will help you um, with your love and passion of medicine. So I think that's really amazing. I like that. I like that. So do you have like an English goal? Like, is there a goal like your English level that you want to attain, that you want to get?
I have the English goal. Uh, so first, now I want to pass the CET 6.
Oh,
Uh, it is a test. And then I want to pass uh to pass the test. That test is included in the um it is included in the postgraduate examination.
okay.
Uh, and I want to in that test have a higher score.
Hmm.
And then uh, and the other is now I want to study some the some uh the medical vocabulary. Uh,
Ah, okay.
yeah, because I think the medical vocabulary have uh some the rule and it uh assumed have some uh it have uh um it have the roots or the atma
Hmm. You can
assumed
say
have
roots.
some.
You can say roots. It's fine.
Yeah, it has the roots and if you can remember uh that root
Hmm.
and can remember lots of the vocabulary.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think like, if you can study the roots or the origin of those words, um, then you can really it really helps with understanding other vocabulary in English. So I think those are good goals. One other goal that I think would be a good English goal to try to reach is a goal of communication, right? Being able to communicate um, on a native level. I think like once once you can communicate on a native level with um, other people, then I think that that's a good place to be with your English level. Okay, so definitely make that a goal as well. I think it's okay to have a goal of to pass tests, but I think with language, it's more important to be able to communicate with people, right? Like tests are okay, but language is the way for people to communicate. It's not really about tests, right? So,
Yeah,
um, just being able to communicate with people, and I think you're doing a good job, and you're getting better and better every time we talk, so that's good. Um, but make that your goal, okay? Make that your goal to be able to communicate with English speakers. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. All right. So I think that's time for today's lesson. Um,
yeah,
but yeah, this was a great conversation, and we'll continue our conversation next lesson. Okay.
okay.
All right, Snow. Have a great rest of your day. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
All
Have a
right.
great day.
Bye.